Some good damage there, but not the frag. Very tensed up for Karrigan. He's so low on health, and he has the USP in hand, and he gets the shots there. He's got the defuse as well.
Oh,
to be close, actually. This actually be really close. Is it a premature celebration, James? Because he might not have this. Oh, no.
My God! Oh, the facepalm is real. That's an early celebration. He blew his load too early. The champagne was off. It's been cocked. Oh man, the Reddit posts are gonna be insane. That is brutal.
Their celebration even convinced me. And I was like, wait a second.
You guys playing again as well. Last question. Can you tell me something positive about the match you just had with Echo Fox? Something Echo Fox did great on.
That's even harder question, I guess. They tried. They tried.
Yes, they did. Back to you guys at the desk.
we love
try. They did try so very hard.
We approve of that question.
That's almost the best BM ever. They tried so very hard.
They tried.
They were taking a bit more of a fight, and he eventually goes down to NBK. G2 winning a big round. Smith is excited. And G2 tying up the scoreline.
If you're running that strat, have you not cleared those danger stairs? That should be priority number one when you get around that corner, because the other half of the attack is going to come from that mid ramp. You have two players there who need to get by, and obviously the presence, and that is extremely. I love it.
That's amazing.
We need to bring that picture back. Wow.
Monster, up. Some holding him. Smoke short. Smoking short. Static. You're alone, you're alone, you're alone, you're alone. Oh, wow. What the hell happened? He's... Timeout?
Definitely did not have any mag 7s, baby. You're tripping, fam.
They would have had like 4.1. They could have bought pistol armor and still afforded to buy this round. Because I'm watching right now, and the Roman has the stream open. They all have Deagle armor. All of them. I guess they just had a whole bunch of extra money because they literally all have Deagle armor.
Huh. That's kind of weird. Everyone's watching the stream and telling him what's happening.
Ответная агрессия. Ну, выключают одного из самых сильных и невероятных, на самом-то деле, по мастерству игроков в команде Liquid. Так, вот эта позиция у Така. Ты видел?
Так, Нитро наконец-то отвечает. Будет ли минус от Элидж? Элидж двоих забрал.
И это решающие два фрага, друзья. Оставшиеся игроки датской команды находятся сейчас на позиции базы Б.
Вы знаешь, кстати, как-то подобным образом умирала команда Na'Vi.
But still players on that default side. Gratisfaction though finds one, switches out to the AK.
I find it really disrespectful when you get a frag with the max.
Oh my God!
What was that? That was insane. That was actually insane.
Gratisfaction out of nowhere whips out the Eagle, shuts him down from long range, and then gets the final shot on a falling down terrorist. And as soon as we thought that it was all for Atleticos for the taking,
Gonna find another towards the mid, just taking the head clean off of Rubino, and at this point, Dignita's seems to just be crumbling. And well, now Schneider, he's right up behind him. He spotted out both of the players. Doesn't even need to find one frag. Makes a huge mess of things. Magis turns around and punishes him. Not even sure about how that one comes around, but hey, it happens. JW finds himself the last pick with the pick, and well, he's laughing away about that one.
It's okay, no one saw.
No one saw that at all. None of us was watching.
We'll never mention it again. It won't be on Reddit.
Yeah, definitely not going to be on the front page of Reddit within about 10 seconds.
I'm not going to personally upvote that.
Both of these teams will be at the Major next week. One of them a double champion, not defending champion this time, but a double champion from last year, no less. It's Astralis that's going to try and defend, hence why they weren't at this event as well. They skipped this to prep for that, but Cloud9 qualified, managed to make it through from Bucharest to Krakow, and then they'll be trying to take this form directly through.
Well, Matthew, while we try and solve these technical issues, we're going to...
In mid, don't see that every day. 2 players now for Fnatic just holding up again. They're waiting for the peaks. But this time, Liquid do need information, and Hiko's starting to search for it. And Dennis is holding the angle. Who's going to be the recipient? It is going to be Hiko. That's a big frag. But Simple is creeping. They see him with the AWP now. And the desperate play into B comes in. Smokes. See double smokes in the same place there. Simple just jumping casually into the side. He's going to fall down and get a frag. What is this trap from Simple? Are you serious? What is that? You can't do that, Simple. That's not allowed.
Nico, that's TOS, for fuck's sake.
Fuck.
Waiting for the answers to the universe. Waiting for someone to wake me up. Tell me this is all just
Please stay. Yeah! Oh my god.
Just one sec. This is legit how I will look when I get partnered, chat. This is it. When I get partnered, I will look like this on Twitch. This is how I look when I get partnered. That's it, chat. I cannot wait for that day. I cannot wait for that day.
Спортс на вершнице РПК — это просто ключ к победе здесь. Он будет заходить в спину. Сикстер на перевке получает на себя молотом, будет гореть. Будет просто стоять в нем. 27 хп у него осталось. Саня забирает Сикстера. Саня, еще один минус по скриму. Должен отлетать от РПК. Выход в спину. РПК! 2 минуса, 2 в 1 ситуации. Хэппи там дефузит бомбу. Алло! Как? Не успели! Пропустили! Не услышали!
Не услышали, да.
Это такой раунд только что от Хэппи. Просто под шумок. Пока РПК там всех убивает, я зайду и раз...
I'll give you $1,000 if you win with your block.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fucking worth it.
No, please. No, dude, no. No.
Oh,
I wonder what they got! Oh my god!
Yeah, you win!
Technically.
$1,000! That counts! You won! How many subs you got today, man? We're expecting that PayPal payment in 3, 2, 1.
Hey, Pip Lauren.
Hey, Pip.
Hey,
my viewers.
What are we asking? I was just wondering, how did Shroud play a whole half? How did Shroud play a whole half without graphic drivers and not notice it?
I don't know. He probably played. They're not very bright in the Counter-Strike scene. I'm sorry. He probably played with the built-in graphics card instead.
Oh.
Like on the motherboard. So he probably had like 150 FPS instead of like 300-400. But
Nah, dude. It'll look cooler with the knife, trust me, and I'll be a little bit faster. Is that it? Is that it?
to kick the whole thing into gear. Would you please give it up for the Prime Minister of Denmark, Lars Løkke Rasmussen!
Welcome to Copenhagen. Welcome to Royal Arena.
When he's peaking, I don't think there's many that can really rival his abilities. This is
That's
what we heard.
That table's not
That
having
we
a great
literally
time.
heard
we
that.
did hear that. In action, didn't
That's what I was saying
I
before
think
we
we can.
live.
I think we can feel that frustration. Had they come in today, got beat easily, put 5 rounds on the board, that wouldn't happen. It's the fact that they've actually played well. For most of the game, they've played well and just lost their heads towards the end of the match.
And you can see in the first half as well, the way they were playing is that you could really tell they had a game plan going on. They were